Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Sean Farrell, and welcome to This Month at the Library. It's January, which means we all need to get started on this year's resolutions. We have a lot planned here at the library and the Avalon History Center, some of which might help with that, so let's get right to it. The library and History Center will both be closed on January 1st in honor of New Year's Day, but our regular schedules resume after that. Due to popular request, we will begin hosting Mahjong at the library on Thursdays at 12 p.m. beginning on January 8th. Bring your own tiles and materials and enjoy an afternoon of strategy and fun with fellow players. Seating is limited and available on a first come, first served basis. All experience levels are welcome, however, no instructor will be available. January's art house film selection is Escape from the 21st Century. In this Chinese film, three friends discover they have the power to travel back and forth 20 years with a sneeze. However, the future is not as good as they hoped, and they need to take on the responsibility of saving the world. The show starts at 5 p.m. on January 12th. This movie is not rated, but contains strong violence and some sexual material. Lindsay Smith of Exhibit Smith will join us to present Saving Your Family Photos at the library via Zoom at 6 p.m. on January 13th. Attendees will learn how to identify, preserve, and interpret the old photographs in their personal collections in this quick-paced introductory workshop. Patrons can attend in person or via Zoom. To use Zoom, you must sign up at www.avalonfreelibrary.org/events. Calling all LEGO fans, come by the library on Thursday the 22nd at 4:15 p.m. to build your heart out. We will supply the Legos, you supply the imagination. Please leave your Legos at home to avoid losing favorite pieces. All ages are welcome, but attendees under the age of 8 should be accompanied by a caregiver. On Monday the 26th at 5 p.m., join us at the library for a special Movies We Love presentation of 1994's Little Women. Starring Susan Sarandon, Winona Ryder, and Kirsten Dunst, this adaptation of the classic novel follows Jo as she struggles for independence and sometimes clashes with her beloved mother and sisters, Meg, Amy, and Beth. She also contends with their cranky Aunt March, their impulsive neighbor Lori, and kindly linguistics professor Friedrich Baer. This film is rated PG for 2 uses of mild language. Book Bingo for Grown-Ups returns on the 29th at 4:30 p.m. Join us for a fun twist on the classic game as we play traditional bingo for a chance to win free books as prizes. Come socialize, enjoy some friendly competition, and maybe even discover your next favorite read. All are welcome and no registration is required. Challenge Island returns to the library on Saturday the 31st from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. The STEAM teams will learn about the alpine skiing sport of slalom and slalom superstar Michaela Schifrin as they discuss the forces of gravity, friction, centripetal force, and air resistance in slalom skiing. Next, they will design a prototype and collaborate with their team to design a ski slalom speedway that functions like the prototype and have exciting slalom races. Cape May Mac will debut their new Revolutionary Cape May exhibit on January 2nd from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Cape May Welcome Center, located at 609 Lafayette Street in Cape May. The exhibit will be open to the public for the entire year and explores how Cape May made a difference in the American Revolutionary War. All are welcome to this opening celebration, which will feature refreshments from Cold Spring Brewery. Some books coming to the library in January include Hannah Hall is forced back into danger when her long missing husband suddenly reappears, pulling her and her stepdaughter into a tense race for safety in The First Time I Saw Him by Laura Dave. The Storm by Rachel Hawkins follows a woman tied to a decades-old murder who returns to her Gulf Coast hometown, where rising tensions and an approaching storm force long-buried secrets into the open. In Woman Down by Colleen Hoover, a disgraced author retreats to a remote cabin seeking inspiration, only to become entangled with a detective whose unsettling influence blurs the line between creativity and danger. Jeanette McCurdy, author of the best-selling memoir I'm Glad My Mom Died, turns her pen to fiction in Half His Age, in which a 17-year-old girl becomes dangerously fixated on her married creative writing teacher, blurring desire and self-destruction. Dear Debbie by Frida McFadden is about a New England advice columnist pushed past her breaking point that turns her mounting frustrations into a darkly satisfying campaign of revenge against those who wronged her. Some movies coming to the library in January include One Battle After Another, one of my favorite movies of 2025, follows a group of former revolutionaries that is forced out of hiding when an old enemy resurfaces and threatens one of their own, pulling them back into a dangerous fight they thought they'd left behind. In Tron Ares, a highly advanced program is brought from the digital grid into the real world, where learning human empathy pushes it to question its original military purpose. Bruce Springsteen retreats from fame to wrestle with his past and craft the stark, haunting songs that will become Nebraska, capturing a moment of creative isolation and personal reckoning in Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. Mark Kerr's rise through the early MMA is matched by his struggle with addiction and a volatile personal life, creating a portrait of fame colliding with self-destruction in The Smashing Machine. In Roof Man, Jeffrey Manchester, a resourceful ex-soldier turned serial roof entry robber, escapes prison and tries to build a new life while his past closes in. That's it for this month. If you have a bit of news or an event that you think we might want to include here, send me an email at sean@avalonfreelibrary.org. For more events, visit www.avalonfreelibrary.org/events. Have a cozy January and a happy new year, and I'll see you in the library.